Hello and welcome to Shine Dubai, our series dedicated to highlighting inspirational and empowering women in the community. Today's guest is Mina Liccione, entertainer, teacher and philanthropist. She's also known as the UAE's Queen of Comedy, lighting it up for the sisterhood with the historical Funny Girls. So Mina, the historical Funny Girls is basically the first female troupe in the region. Tell me why this is so important to set up.
Well, we started Funny Girls back in 2010, my husband Ali and I, because I mean, anywhere in the world, there's traditionally more men that do comedy than women.
It's a real boys' club, really.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
It is. It's definitely a boys' club. And when I moved over to the Middle East, I found that even less women were doing comedy. So when I first started teaching over here, I noticed slowly more women were coming because I think they felt more comfortable having a female teacher.
Right.
So we have the opportunity to break stereotypes, bring women from all over, different places from around the world to kind of give their point of view.
So comedy is basically really empowering, not just in terms of entertainment, but
it's extremely empowering.
So you look at a lot of gender equality in your acts, like social issues. Where does your material come from? What's your creative process?
Oh my goodness. Well, my creative process it's directly from my life.
Right. Yeah.
I make a lot of mistakes and I learn a lot of lessons. And what was like painful yesterday or embarrassing yesterday is really funny tomorrow.
So you do it in a sort of a cathartic journey?
I do, and I write everything down from funny conversations. My family is a huge inspiration for me. I think that they're really funny. My students. I think the best comedy not only makes people laugh, but it makes them think.
Absolutely.
And if they can leave at the end thinking, oh, you know what? Actually, it changed my perception. And also performing comedy in the States, a lot of people after will ask me, they're like, so you live in Dubai, you don't have to cover up, are you allowed to drive? There's still a lot of misconceptions.
Tell me, what was your personal journey into comedy? Because obviously you've come over.
It was an accident. It was a complete accident. I come from a dance background, a Broadway background. I had done a lot of television, and I was asked to MC a charity event, and there were some technical difficulties. So they were like, Mina, go out there and do something funny. Afterwards, people came up to me and they're like, you really need to do stand-up.
But you've also sort of taken your voice into the community now. Now you've got this wonderful initiative, Clowns Who Care. Tell us about this.
Clowns Who Care, our mission is to bring joy to those in need. And we do artistic workshops, we do performances, and we do free educational programs, not just for the students, but also for the teachers, so that it could be sustainable. And we do a lot of work with the special needs community, the autism community locally. We also go to Uganda and work with rescued children. And one of our favorite places to go that we've gone to, I think 4 times now, is Syrian refugee camps.
On that note, I mean, how do you feel that comedy really helps to empower these children and women who are in really difficult situations?
So we do writing workshops, and then we find the humor in it. And the more honest that you are, the funnier you tend to be, because the audience will be like, oh my gosh, I relate to that, but I don't have the courage to say it.
So it's about being relatable, about translating.
It is definitely there. And also it's interesting because you might have an Arab woman or an Australian woman or a Canadian woman, and they're all moms. And there's so many similarities.
So if you're a woman in the UAE and you want to get into comedy, we can come down to Dubomedy. What is it that you're doing down there?
Dubomedy. At Dubomedy, we offer classes in stand-up comedy and improv comedy on Saturdays. And after you graduate, we put you into different platforms where you can perform in a very positive and supportive environment. And there's a lot of other really cool people doing it too, so it's nice to kind of find those like-minded people and become part of that community.
Thank you so much, Mina. That was perfect.
Thanks for having me.
So comedy is a serious business, and Mina, another seriously inspiring woman. Remember, if you'd like to keep in touch and if you'd like to nominate a woman who is influencing society, you can contact us at news@city7tv.com. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.